let the show begin. Both are very experienced competitors. Both are the same age, 22.
Frenchman looking very strong indeed. Look to be very dominant between the both of these two gentlemen. Good strong grip, but we know the condition of the Italians is very good. They tend to take a more faster, more erratic type of movements in their contest. It's very much an attack, 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 keeping wearing their opponents down, where the French, they tend to bide their time, take control, and then they work for the actual throw itself. But it's about controlling first, gripping up, being strong in their grips and stance, and then setting up their attack. The Italians tend to sort of throw in the attack and wear their opponents down. Well, the Italians there taking the first Judo.
Not so sure that it's only for him, but okay.
Well, the Frenchman does look very strong and in control, as I would say, where the Italian is not really had much control. Lovely ouchigari there from the Frenchman. But the Italian, as you can see, is taking that sleeve down, where he's got to be very, very careful that it doesn't look negative.
Yes.
And more controlling of a sleeve rather than as an attack. See the Frenchman trying to throw that right arm over the top, but he gets the collar grip, the right hand, and again nice and control. A lovely ouchigari. Opening up for the low Toshi into Makakomi. A Wazari score, fantastic attack there. Now he's working in the niwaza, but I think he's just looking at that clock just to check what score he got there. But again, a very good attack. Well, if they take this gold medal for France, that would put them up very close to the Russian table.
Second Judo for Regis.
A lovely drop Sianagi in a drive through, continuous move. So that evens it up, a Wazari each, but 2 Shidos on the board for the Italian. Halfway through this match now, and it's definitely an open final here. Frenchman started off very well, but is now starting to fall apart slightly.
Just 2 Judo for Regis, which can...
Well, this is where the conditioning is starting to kick in for the Italian. There, look at that, he's just still bouncing, he's still lively there. He has much more to give in this match with the last 2 minutes left. That lovely ouchigari there from the Frenchman as he works down into the niwaza. But 1 Shido to 2, so still just slightly ahead is the Frenchman, but only by a very small margin. Again, dominating towards that edge of the mat, and the Italian backing off slightly. Possibly a Shido might be awarded to the Italian, or stepping off. So yes, we have the third Judo now for the Italian, and he's got to be very careful. One more would result in a hand sokumaki with 1 minute and 26 seconds left on the clock. So it's still a long time to be in that position. Very dangerous indeed. You cannot afford to make any silly mistakes now.
No.
But he's struggling because the Frenchman has got that sleeve which is controlling the Italian quite nicely there. So tactically playing a very good game with them. So just over a minute to go. But still a lot can happen in that minute. A drop, it's from the Italian, very sloppy indeed. Under a lot of pressure, the Italian really has to now open up again. But it's getting past the defence of the Frenchman, who's very strong indeed, and right from the beginning has dominated on the grips. As we've seen, the danger is that drop Cianaghi from the Italian, but he looks to be brought to his knees by an Ashiwaza there. As he comes now, the Frenchman working on the knees, and we know that the clock is ticking away. Tactically, this is a great place for the Frenchman to be in.
Yes.
And he knows that, so he's looking very busy down there. I don't think he's going to get much from the Niwaza, but the seconds are ticking away. And tactically, it's a good position to be
20
in.
seconds.
But as we've seen, it all can turn around with the last seconds of every match. We've seen that in earlier stages of the competition. So we can't write this off just yet. But the Frenchman's flurry of attacks there is very positive indeed. Wants to make sure he doesn't leave himself too wide open. But 5 seconds to go, and it looks like the Frenchman will win the gold medal and the title of the under-23 European champion of the under-73 kilo category. And his coach Darcel Yancey, great athlete in his own right, is very pleased with that.
And that was the final in category 73 kilograms here in Samokov, under 23. The gold goes to Jonathan Allardon from France, silver from Andrea Regis from Italy, and the bronze medals goes to Galouaev from Russia and Van Westhand from Netherlands.
Winner and gold medalist in category under 73 kilograms, Jonathan Allardon from France.
Now we will follow the awarding ceremony in women category.
Yes, that's just coming up now shortly.